So, we're about to begin a clan friendly between 6GA and the first AL. This is just a regular clan scrim. It's going to be taken on players on a modded map called Simonskall. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. So, it's going to be fun. I expect the teams to be a bit more relaxed, but at the same time, it's still a competitive friendly game. So, expect to see some high quality gameplay. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to hit the like button and also subscribe. We're almost at a new sub goal here on YouTube. I'd really appreciate all the support you can give. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'll catch you again at the end. Also, make sure you drop by the Twitch at twitch.tv/the_Yazoo to make sure you don't miss out on the rest of the content, man. You're missing out on all the content. But anyway, that's enough plugging myself. We're jumping straight into the match here now. I just have to wait 8 seconds. So this is a brand new modded map. We've not seen this as in a competitive element so far. We've seen it a few times on public servers. But we haven't seen... Oh. We might have to pause. For some reason, the server has mixed up all the squads. So both teams prepared their players by being on the right side, but it looks like the server, for whatever reason, has mixed all the players up, so the admins are probably going to have to sort that. So I also have a blue line on my screen. What? Wait, what? Why do I also have a blue line on my screen? Wait, what? What's happened? Okay, this is kind of a rough start. The blue line disappears when I look certain directions. Okay, if you see a blue line on the recording, I'm sorry. I'm gonna guess that is an issue with the modded server. I'm gonna assume that is an issue with the mod because the blue line disappears. So if you see a blue line randomly appear during the footage, I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, looks like all the teams have corrected themselves. The admins have been very busy correcting the teams. So on the attack, we have on the attack, we have the 6GA playing as the Germans. On the defense, we have the Americans played by the first AL. The blue line is getting stronger and stronger. Again, I don't know how I could deal with that. I think that's just an issue with the mod. Someone just said it's an issue with the mod. So immediately from 6GA, we've got a MSP flying forward. For some reason, my audio's gone. I think we've got a lot of bugs. I have no audio now for some reason. There we go. There we go. Audio is back. So immediately, 6GA pulling a MSP forward. How is this map going to work? I'm completely confused. The mod has made things very confusing. Sorry, it's the Americans on the attack this time and the 6GA on the defense. I am sorry. Things have been messed. So, it is first AL as the Americans on the attack to begin with. 6GA on the defense as the Germans. Modded map, Simonskall, has a few issues. Mod dev, if you're out there, we've got a few issues on the map. But aside from that, everything is looking beautiful. Look how well this map not only runs, but also looks. The map looks very clean. It looks very well made. You can tell someone's taken a lot of effort. For some reason, the line has now gone red. Okay, weird. So this is the command car. The command car going forward here for first AL, filled with a couple of squad leaders and radio men, I believe, looking to get around on the flank immediately. Looks like he's going to move to point of interest 76 to get their rallies down. There are a few 6GA running out on the flank, trying to cover the flank. They probably heard the Jeep go by. Meanwhile, look at this line created by 6GA along this wall here. The stone wall getting bombarded by the first AL tanks. Rosberg and his squad, Anderson, Lecter, Zoid, and King, they're moving out into the North Forest to defend the first cap. Let's quickly have a look at the tanks the first AL are using. So first AL, one tank is a 3-man Sherman. I believe the American tank crews are now using the correct kicks as well. So the squad leader of the American tank crew will be using a grease gun. And his squad members will be using 1911s. We've got a 2-man mortar team here already set up. Firing out. And then we've got a second Sherman putting shots down range. Full 3-man crew. I didn't see any other tanks. It's just 2 tanks at the moment. The tanks have been marked by 6GA, so they know where the tanks are. It's going to take the 6GA a long time to get their own tanks forward. Yablinski, star player here, MVP from the EU tournament. We've got a 4-man squad here from first AL. They've placed a rally down. Look at this rally. So well hidden. The one thing I will say about this map when I played it is very easy to bush camp. It's very easy to hide in the bushes. There's some very thick foliage, and all the dense trees makes it very easy for you to sneak through and push through. So we've got the first AL squad here on the northern flank. I'm sorry that we didn't get a good overview of the map before the video, if you're watching on Twitch. We've got 6GA. Lemon. So let's have a look at the cap a little bit. Let's have a look at it. So is this farmyard here? It's also a first AL squad pushing really close on the south side. So the first cap, already getting some artillery and bombardment on it, is this little farmstead. A couple of buildings. They also have an 88 placement. The 88 placement still alive. The gunner has been killed. Look, that's first AL American infantry squadron moving in. MG in the barn from Woodstock. And there goes the 88. The 88 took a hit from a Mustang bombing run. SA assassin moving in. He's looking to see if he can flank this MG42. He's got his bayonet ready. MG42 goes down. Lemon is on the near side though. Lemon might be able to get Woodstock up. Assassin reloading his M1 Grand, bayonet attached. Lemon actually just got hit by a shell. Some splash damage on him. Assassin coming up with the flank. Is he going to go for the bayonet? He didn't. Just spraying Lemon down. Lemon goes down. Shaw is moving in. He's the only 6GA infantryman alive. Oh, no, sorry. There's MacBean and Cheese Right. They're still alive. Shaw reviving Ken. Kerr. First AL have got the cap completely surrounded on all sides now. This should be a cap for First AL if they keep this pressure up. Assassin. Not seeing the 6GA hiding in the bush. A second First AL squad pushing forward now. The one that flanked through. Smokes going out. Red smokes from their squad lead. North side. We've got Car. Matches. Cleans out the nearest building. Cheese Right goes down. MacBee's gone down. It's only Shaw alive now. 6GA Radio Man Shaw. The only one alive in the central barn building. The cap is going to be switching over to First AL at any point. Shaw needs some kind of reinforcements, but I don't think he's going to get it. I think First AL completely overwhelmed this first cap. And there goes Shaw. Shaw gets sprayed down by Huki. And that is going to be First AL securing the first cap. A very hard cap there, actually, to defend. I don't really see any way that 6GA would have been able to hold onto that cap. The distance from their main base is immense. They still don't have any tank support nearby for the defenders. That is going to be an easy cap there for the Americans of First AL. I need to... It's the pine trees. I'm allergic. Rosberg and his squad of 6GA have been completely cut off. They've been encircled. Anderson gets sprayed down. Rosberg, King, and the Hector being cut off from the rest of their team. They're on their own. They're surrounded in the trees. Out of position. And of no real use at the moment. Yablinski and his squad are trying to push forward. They're trying to get back to the cap. The cap is neutral. They haven't yet taken it First AL, but I don't think Yablinski and his guys are going to be enough to sway the cap. I imagine the cap at any point will be in the hands of First AL, but Yablinski is pushing forward. Yablinski, Pioneer, puts a shot on Huki. Huki goes back inside the bandage, but Yablinski goes down. Assassin taking the shot there. Look at how well this map is designed as well. This little what do you call this little ditch here, so well designed with the graphics, you know, the blended in the grass, the nearby cliffs, the wooden bunkers and the crates. Looks so nice. Hoff there getting another kill. A few 6GA players running in front of him. Can Hoff get another kill? Hoff knocks down Noff. Williams pushing in. Squad leader SG. Williams goes down. Hoff, Radio Man, he actually gets taken out himself. He gets shot. It sounded like, was that Schmidt? Schmidt?
No syringe, Jablonski, disengage. No,
I have
syringe. No syringe. No syringe to give up, Jablonski. Defend.
Oh, Jablonski. Harsh there by Zoid, telling Jablonski to give up. Poor Jablonski. Zoid, German radio. It's too late, though. The cap is in the hands of First AL. And you can actually see, let's have a look on the map. You can actually see First AL have already moved away from the point. So Zoid and the rest of his guys, they're going to have to play catch-up at this point. They're going to have to try catch any First AL who are moving on to the next cap. Speaking of the next cap, let's head over there now. Just as all the First AL guys are. Look at all the First AL all moving in to get onto the next cap. They're not wasting time. The next cap is Farms. It's over in the north. We have a German MSP here. Very far out of position. I don't know what this German MSP is doing, but if he keeps driving in this direction, he's going to drive right into a First AL squad. I don't know what Shaw Rick is doing. He maybe doesn't know that the first cap is gone, but he needs to be careful because he will get sniped here if he keeps driving in that direction. And now he's turning around. He's took a few shots there. You can see First AL trying to kill the MSP. Just unable to kill the driver, but that MSP's location is known, so First AL know where the MSP is for the 6GA. Very bad misplay there by Shaw. He is going to get the MSP away, though. He's driving away now. He's probably being shouted out saying, what the heck are you doing? We've lost the first cap. Pull back. You can see 6GA. So the next cap, we'll quickly look at the next cap because we didn't have much time on the first cap. So the next cap is this little farm area here. You can see the large barn buildings. Harper, Commander for 6GA. There is a nice manor house here as well. So this little farmstead here, this manor estate, this will be the next capture zone. Very open terrain all around the cap. Just look how open the terrain is. Very open. It'll be hard for First AL to push across all these open fields, especially pushing down a hillside. Tank support for 6GA is now on scene as well. We'll have a look at the tank support. So we know First AL had 2 Shermans. So let's have a look what tank the 6GA had. A King Tiger. Oh, man. That King Tiger is going to be picking off Shermans very easily. In fact, this King Tiger could literally just sit all the way back here and look at the distance of range this King Tiger will have. He could just park himself on this hill, have a few infantry watching by, and he can just cover the whole cap from that little raised position there. That'll be some great long... that makes me want to play tanks on this map now. I want to be that King Tiger in that position. That is going to be a shooting gallery for the King Tiger. First AL, flanking around through the tree line here. Puma went down, so the 6A actually lost the Puma. Unfortunate for them, that Puma would have been great to use. Is that Puma a different model? I can't tell if that Puma looks a little bit different. Correct me if I'm wrong, comment section on YouTube. Does that Puma look like a different model? Maybe it's been updated in the mod, because this is a modded map after all. It looks different. I could be wrong. Anyway, back to the game. First AL, their commander jeep. They're getting their squads back in the commander jeep. Yablinski here, Pioneer. Yablinski out for blood. You can hear his MP40 firing through the trees. He's already got 1 kill. He's put some shots on Smokey. Smokey is in bad shape. He's going to have to hide and bandage up. Smokey got the bandage off. Smokey gets the kill on Anderson. Yablinski pushing forward. Yablinski leaning around that bush, getting a lean shot with his MP40. Yablinski's very close to that command car. I wonder if he hears it. I wonder if Yablinski heard the command car. Another kill for Yablinski there. Don't give Yablinski a SMG within a close quarter fight like this. Another kill for Yablinski. He's going through those mags quickly. But he's taken out effectively a squad on his own here. Good job, Zilbinski. He even revived his down teammate. The first AL command car has been ambushed. 6GA with their MSP hidden. They found the command car for 6GA. It is now disabled. Was that a grenade? A HE? Blowing up the command car. That's going to be 10 tickets. Easy 10 tickets there for 6GA. And they did a good job of taking out that vehicle that could be used to flank them. Ticket-wise, things are very even at the moment. Tickets are very even. We've got First Ale having a fight over here with some 6GA camps. It looks like his MSP, sorry, his Logi truck. Is this a Logi truck? I believe that's the Logi truck on this modded map. They changed the vehicles around on the modded map. That's why I'm a little bit confused. I believe that's a Logi truck. His Logi truck was ambushed, but he has saved the Logi truck. The Sherman here. Pushing forward. Even the Sherman looks a little bit different. Have the tank models been updated in this mod? Even the Sherman looks a little bit different to me. It could be the new lighting, but even the Sherman looks slightly different. So things have slowed down a little bit. First AL, they were overwhelmed on that first cap. They got very quickly overwhelmed, which is understandable. Wait, that Sherman is right next to an AT guy. There is an AT guy from 6GA chasing that Sherman. I just spotted. It's even further. It's all the way over here. There is another Sherman that has been ambushed by Max of 6GA. Sherman is in just above half health. So Max trying to be a roaming AT, trying to get a kill on Sherman, but that Sherman is just going to get away very easily. So we'll go back to the action. So yeah, first AL quickly took the first cap. They've placed down a fob now on the first cap also. Or near the first cap, should I say. They've got a fob down. Those are the Logi trucks. Okay, so we know now those are the Logi trucks that are being used on this version of this map. But look at this open ground they have to cut through. It's going to be a very hard push for first AL here. Especially now that the Germans have their tanks on the scene. It's going to be very hard for them. Oh. Sorry, chat. And YouTube, I'm coming down with a cold, I think. First AL have done a good job, though. They have been pushing forward. They have secured the hillsides and field sides, mostly. So they are pushing 6GA further and further within their own cap. I can also see there is a flank coming round here from First AL. Similar to us on the first cap, they managed to get a flank behind. And they're going to try flank behind the 6GA. There is an MSP over here. Yep, that is an MSP. So the First AL managed to get an MSP behind. And now the majority of their infantry forces seem to be spawning on it. There is another Puma over here. Puma is very low on health. Puma, very low on health. You can see the driver's head poking out. Love to see that. So, Puma at some point got hit by an AT of some kind. You can see, look at the King Tiger. King Tiger holding this position, a very strong position for it to hold. But there is First AL infantry sneaking up behind. If there is an AT guy, this could be an easy King Tiger kill here. It'll be hard for an AT to take the King Tiger out. There's one hit straight in the back. Luckily, the King Tiger was moving at a time when the rocket would do minimal damage. So, very fortunate that the King Tiger moved at the exact time a rocket came in, meaning it took very minimal damage. You look at the King Tiger took 2 rockets, barely any damage. 2 rockets. Again, I'm sorry about the blue line. That's an issue with the mod, apparently, that they said in chat, so Not something I'm able to deal with at this time. First AL, there's a few infantry sneaking up towards the cap, pushing through the nearby tree lines. Smoke coming down to try cover their movements. Nibs there with the BAR putting some shots in. McBean goes down. Sherman's on the hillside now, all the way in the distance, putting shots down. That King Tiger, a little bit scared of the hits he took. He's retreating. He's getting away from his position that he was holding. Puma now here in support. Puma very low on health. One hit to the Puma might take it out by a rocket or a Sherman. Meanwhile, you can hear the Shermans bombarding the cap in the distance, just firing down that hill. Puma pushing forward. Ooh, a very near shot there. The Sherman's firing on the Puma. The Puma's putting itself in a position to try return fire. Narrowly missing again. Another Sherman shot narrowly missing the Puma. Look at these shots just going by. That is a long range for the Shermans to be firing as well. Shermans with the short barrels. Very low velocity. You have to range the Sherman guns to be firing at that distance. So the fact that Sherman's can even hit at that distance is an impressive undertaking by the gunners of those crews. That Puma just toying, just dancing around. I feel like any moment this Puma is just going to explode if he keeps dancing around like this. A rocket going over the head now. A rocket almost hitting the Puma. This Puma... I can't tell if this Puma is just taunting. King Tiger back on the scene. The King Tiger swapping the place with the Puma, and the King Tiger is going to return fire. Let's go over to the tanks from the first AL that are firing on cap. One Sherman. Sherman here got hit by a AT that blew himself up, I think. Webb. Sherman survives. Very low on health, but it is going to survive. Second Sherman here with cats. Putting shots down range. 6GA do have a rally over here, though. They've managed to get a rally behind the German, behind the tanks. Hazel and Christian there. They've got both the Logi trucks. Christian, Pioneer, is he going to place down a HE? He can get both Logi trucks here if he places it in the middle. That should be enough to take out both Logi trucks there. That's going to be 20 tickets. Let's just wait to see if that's a 20 ticket game there. Both Logi trucks go down. Did tickets go down? I don't think the tickets went down. Logi trucks are usually 10 tickets each. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I feel like the tickets didn't go down there. But that's the Logi team for the first AL guys is currently out of action. Webb, Pioneer trying to catch up with the Sherman now, trying to place a mine on the Sherman. That Sherman has to be careful. He's so low in health. If Webb can place the mine on the Sherman, Carano is very close by for first AL. A Stuka. I feel poor Carano there, man. He got hit by a Stuka. I'm not sure that was a... I'm not sure that Stuka was meant for one man, but unfortunate there for him. Meanwhile, McTavish killed Webb, the Pioneer that was sneaking up on the Sherman. So the Sherman lives to fight another day. And with that fob nearby, he'll be able to get the repair from the fob. Meanwhile, is that a Puma or is that a King Tiger? The Puma finally has been taken out by the first AL and the King Tiger. Both King Tiger and Puma is down for 6GA. That is a huge loss from now. And you can see first AL are using this momentum to push forward. The loss of armor for 6GA there is a huge loss. Smokes going out. There's a smoke screen up here for Rico and GG, his squad, trying to push forward on the south side here. First AL doing a good job. They're securing the south of the cap. You can see the majority of the 6J infantry is all in the south. They're trying to push through the tree lines and the elevated land so they can push up closer. Pushing from the north side and the west side would be pretty much of a death trap because they'll just be running across an open field. We've had an accident here. Oh, Rosberg killing all the crew there of First AL as they try to rewrite their Sherman. I'm not sure how that Sherman ended up on its roof, but Rosberg doing a good job there. If they have a Stuka, that is a free kill on a Sherman. Grenade going out there. I just saw a grenade go out. This Sherman has to be very careful now because they've also lost a crewman. Jones and Rogers are the only ones alive. Manx is AT, I believe. Rogers is going to get seen here. Will Rogers kill Manx? Rogers gets the kill on Manx. Rogers trying to save the Sherman. He's righted it. Can he get back in? So both Shermans. Oh no, now Jones has gone in a ditch. Now Jones has drove into a ditch. Rogers has saved one Sherman, but Jones has reversed the other straight into a ditch. Can Jones get it out there? They're doing their best. You can see there's a First AL squadron there trying to flank in. I believe that's the tank squad trying to get back to the Sherman. This is unfortunate here for First AL. Looks like Jones is going to save the Sherman, though. They're very lucky the King Tiger is down. That could have been an easy kill for the King Tiger. You can see the tank crew getting back in that other Sherman. Rosberg is still putting shots down range. He's just killed 2 more of the tank crew. Rosberg picking up some easy kills here. If I was Jones, I would start reversing back. Meanwhile, back on cap, 6J is struggling on cap. Harper, 6J commander, he's alive, on point. A couple of infantrymen alive as well. We've got McBean and Bourne. Nearby, there's a small squad of 6J, Woodstock, Shaw, and Lemon. But they're being quickly overwhelmed. First AL flanking in on all sides here. They're even in the compound now. Rico getting a kill on McBean. Assassin is on the inside. The command car is down. Rico gets the kill on Bourne. Only Harper is alive on cap. German commander left on his own. And Harper goes down just like that. Spear rushing inside. M1 Grand. Lemon and his small squad is trying to get into the compound now. Lemon, SG-44, putting shots down range. Rico is nearby. Rico picks up the kill there. Shaw on the corner. Shaw. Trade kill there by Shaw and Rico. Only Woodstock, who is very low on health, having to bandage, is alive near cap. This is going to be another cap for First AL at this rate. Williams, Manx, Nuffles, Seb. Their squad is trying to get back on cap now. First AL doing a good job here, still pushing forward with more and more numbers coming in from the south side, through the trees and over the hilltop. Numbers very even at the moment. 6GA have about 4 on point. First AL have about 4 on point as well. Very even in numbers. Flat line here. Holding the central compound. He gets sprayed down by Williams. Assassin gets knocked down there. Very intense fight here for the compound. Manx trying to kill Spear there. Spear gets shot by Manx. He kills him with the second shot. Williams and Seb trying to flank around, trying to get into the commander's building. Williams with the MP40. He gets hit by a grenade. That might have actually been a friendly grenade. Evie. We've got a Pokemon here. Woodstock overkill a little bit with the MG44. Poor Evie. He gets sprayed down there. Hookie for First AL and Kitty are the only ones alive still on cap. 6GA have done a good job of retaking the cap and pushing out First AL. First AL do have reinforcements on their way. It's just down to Hookie and Kitty at the moment to hold on to this building. McDuck Sauce on the flank. Pistol ready. Couple of misfires there, but McDuck Sauce killing Nuffle there. Nuffle shouting out. Lemon and Shaw are nearby. McDuck Sauce holding the corner. McDuck Sauce doing his best. He got that 1911. Lemon went for the revive. He didn't check his corner. He gets taken down now. McDuck Sauce is on a roll here with his little M1911, but eventually he gets sprayed down by Shaw. Radio Man. Tank. Sherman rolling in now for first AL. The cap is still in the hands of the Germans. It hasn't been neutralized yet. First AL do have tanks nearby, although it just got hit by a Panzerfaust. So the Sherman there from Jones and Rogers has to be careful. It's about on half health now. First AL have lost a lot of their infantry support. They got pushed out of the cap. They still have a couple of people alive, but it's not going to be enough to take this cap. GG here trying to go for the revive on Rico. Rosberg is alive over there, putting some shots on Flatline. Flatline literally laying flat. Rico is alive. So first AL are still contesting this cap. Fiji on the corner. Shaw, Lemon moving up. Fiji must hear them on the corner. Shaw goes down. Rosberg goes down. Lemon is the only squad leader alive, and he's out of ammo. He's having to retreat now. Rico went down, and Flatline went down. So only GG, Kitty, and Hookie are alive on point at the moment for first AL. 6GA do have the support. There is a big battle going on over here. What is going on over here? 2 German tanks for 6GA are having to fight through the first AL infantry reinforcement. This is why first AL don't have any more infantry on cap. 2 tanks here. We've got a P4. Is that 2 P4s? I always get confused between the P3 and P4s. Any case, 2 short barrels here, having to fight through the first AL infantry. Doing a good job as well. 2 3-man crews here. First AL don't really have anything to counter this. There goes 1 bazooka. 1 bazooka goes out there. Zoid pushing forward. Can Zoid take out the AT? Nope, Zoid runs straight into Assassin's Bullet. So the Panthers now having to retreat, both on about half health. They did, however, delay the first AL infantry reinforcements. Although that being said, the cap has been taken. The cap has been taken. First AL have taken the cap. First AL have taken the cap from 6GA. They managed to get the revives. They managed to get enough people on point. So first AL very slowly did take the cap. 6GA now in retreat. Yablinski trying to get some few extra kills here. Yablinski pushing forward. Pioneer, MP40 in hand. He's going to get a kill on Matches. Matches goes down. Anderson getting a kill on Spear. Anderson goes down. Yablinski putting more shots down range. Kitty goes down. He spotted GG. He spotted GG. Can he get the kill on GG? GG goes down. Yablinski here. 4 kills on the last cap. It will be tickets, but at the end of the day, they have lost that cap. They need to start falling back. So, I'm loving this map so far. I'm loving this map so far. I will say there are a few bugs. Obviously, the blue line. Kind of a major bug. Also, I'm not sure if the tickets for certain vehicles are being added. But it's a great map, I will say that. So the tanks here from 6GA, they're trying to save one of their MSPs that has been ambushed by a couple of first AL infantrymen. We've got Not My Final Form on the inside of this building here. And we've got James nearby. So 6J having to deal with some roaming first AL. logistics and specialists who have been destroying their reinforcements. You can see the logi truck here is blocking the bridge for 6GA. They need to go back and get repaired. Both their tanks very low in health. Grant has managed to get back in the MSP, so this MSP is going to be saved. James letting the MSP go away. So 6GA managed to save their MSP. Let's head on over to the next cap, though. This map is very spaced out. So the second cap was farms. Now we head all the way over to Lumber Camp, which is right outside the main base again for First AL. Already under mortar fire. Look at the mortars already coming down here from First AL, trying to kill 6GA as they spawn on the point here. There's also a battle going on over here at the moment. So First AL have already prepared to move on this cap. They have a FOB, an FOB up nearby, but it is under fire already. The 6GA have some scouts out here who have located the FOB. They've spotted the infantry push coming in from First AL, so they are aware that there's a push coming on over here. I want to know who is firing on that FOB. There is a long-range shot. Is it Ferez? Ferez? It is. What does he have? He has an 88. Look at the distance. And this is what I love about this map. So look at the distance this 88 is firing. This 88 is firing all the way over towards that FOB that has been located. It's a very long distance. But because of the hills, because it's a very hill-based map design, it's not actually that far away. So he's basically just firing from one hilltop to the next hilltop. It's an incredibly long distance, but that is one thing that I like about this map in the way it's designed. It allows you to have a very long-range placed AT gun, such as the 88, or even PAX. And it allows you to be effectively artillery from valley to valley. So, First AL doing a good job getting this FOB up on the flank, ready to move on the third cap. But it has been discovered. It has been spotted by 6GA. They are aware it's in this area. And you can see 6GA. You can see the blue names pushing forward, countering the First AL infantry. That 88 putting shots down range. Incredibly long range shots. The cap itself, mortars still coming down directly on cap. Borhe just got hit by 2 mortars and he goes down to the third. He spawned on the point and he got hit by mortars immediately. 6J also have infantry on the north side of cap. So we look on the map again. They've got a infantry squad, Williams, Rosberg, and Manx from 6J. Looks like their job is to hold the north. And what was that? That was a big artillery bombardment come down there. I saw a vehicle explode. It's a Sherman. The other Sherman managed to survive a 4-round artillery burst there. Called in by 6GA, managed to take out one of the Shermans. The other Sherman is very low on health, and he's driving straight towards Manx, who I believe is AT from 6GA. It looks like the Sherman did spot them, though. Someone popped their head up, and the Sherman did manage to see there's infantry watching him. So McTavish, Sam, I can't see the other name because it's blended in, having to retreat to get repairs after being hit by very good artillery bombardment there. A very aggressive, offensive artillery bombardment, taking out one of the Shermans. The other Sherman very lucky to be alive. Low on health though. It looks like he is going to get away unless Manx can quickly catch up. The turret is turning around though. Can Manx do a long-range shot? I don't know if Manx is AD. I believe he was earlier. He might have changed his kit since then. And there goes the Sherman. It will be too late unless Manx can hit an incredibly long-range shot here. No, it looks like Manx is now a pioneer. So there's been a couple of role changes. So the Sherman driving back to its main base to get repaired. Tickets-wise, very even on tickets. 460 to 444, very even. Time-wise, 36 minutes. First AL doing a big push now on the eastern side of the cap. creating a line of infantry. Look at this line of infantry slowly pushing forward from the east. Pushing 6GA all the way back onto cap. Claiming territory by territory, land by land, tree by tree. First AL doing a great job here, slowly pushing forward from the east. They've also got that infantry present here on the west side with that FOB. They keep pushing forward here from the west. There are a couple of 6J infantry nearby, but they are slowly being pushed back. And this is what First AL have done good this game. First AL have done a great strategy of this game of slowly pushing 6J backwards. They'll get around their enemy lines, and they'll always just keep pushing 6GA piece by piece. 6GA do a good job of setting up a perimeter, but First AL are just cracking through every time, and 6GA just have to keep falling back. They do keep doing flanks like this. Like, we can see Nuffle and Williams here trying to flank around. They do keep doing good flanks, but where they're making progress on one side, they lose ground on the other side, and you can see over on the east side, a big wave of red coming in. Now on the south of cap, First AL infantry, McDuck, Avenger, Feld, RC, and Camps are basically on the cap now in the south, and they're very close to one of the rallies. McDuck source here. Is he still using a pistol? Is McDuck still using his 1911? No, he's gone to his grease gun. He's put the pistol away. He's now using a machine gun. He's going to be the first to get on cap for First AL. He's very close. Cheese right with that MG42 watching down the road. McDuck sauce will have to be careful here. And there's that MG straight away. McDuck, the moment he popped his head up to fire his grease gun at Bourne, gets sprayed down by that MG42. Grenadier there. Avenger, his grenade just going a bit too far. Second one too far. Grenade there. She's right. Rolls down the hill. So Avenger is still alive. Is he going to go for the revive? Reviving McDuck sauce here will be good. It will give him an extra hand. Finally, a good grenade there from the Grenadier. But he gets sprayed down by a second MG42 by Grant and Bjorn. Failed pushing forward there. Failed killing McBean. He's trying to push forward, but he gets shot down. Flanking 6GA. That was a P3 and P4, one of each. Ah, there we go. Thank you. One rally goes down there. I'm not sure who hit that rally because there was no one nearby from First AL. Maybe RC. Long-range grenade from RC. Hopefully that wasn't a friendly grenade. You can see, look at this First AL squad, though. They've pushed from that fob all the way along this tree side here, and they are pushing in with no 6GA watching this flank. Taylor, Assassin, Mighty. Assassin, we've seen Assassin get on cap so many times this match. They're going to be pushing in on the western flank where no one from 6GA is watching. Taylor, the first breaking through. Taylor's going to be the first from the western side to break through on cap. He's got the BAR. Hazel right in front of him. Hazel goes down. Christie goes down. That BAR in hand. Clearing out two of the 6GA. He's got the ammo crate. Can he get Schmidt? Did he see Schmidt? He didn't see Schmidt. The rest of his squad slowly pushing forward. Assassin and Mighty nearby. McBean is rushing over. McBean looking to clear them out. Taylor's holding the corner. McBean going for the revive, I think. Yeah, McBean got the revive. Look at Taylor. Look at Taylor sneaking forward. But he gets sprayed down. Hazel came back for revenge. Hazel got his revenge after being revived. Mighty and Assassin are still alive, though. They're on cap. Mortars coming down again there. Some smoke mortars coming down. Jablinski with that MP40 misses and finally finishes off Mighty. Assassin, the only one alive on cap. Hazel goes down again. Mighty, Assassin picking up the kill there. A smoke barrage coming down. I'm not seeing anyone nearby from First AO to take advantage of this smoke barrage, though. It is just Assassin on cap. We'll bring up the map. There is a squad pushing forward from the west side, but you can see 6J know now there's a push coming in on the west, and they're actually with Nuffle and Rosberg. Nuffle, look at Nuffle flanking behind here with Rosberg. Flanking behind the first AL here on the western side. Nuffle with the MG42 getting 2 kills there. First AL getting sprayed down there. There's going to be a squad wipe here with Rosberg, Nuffle, Goblin still alive from first AL. What a beautiful squad wipe there. Mighty is alive. Goblin goes down. Mighty's the only one. He's trying to get a syringe there. He's got Spear up. Rosberg moving in. Mighty gets sprayed down. Spear goes down. What a beautiful flank there. Nuffle, Rosberg, and Seb with a beautiful squad wipe there. They were very patient. They got in position. Made sure everyone was ready, and they just sprayed down that first AL squad. Flatline. Lone infantry on his own. He did take out Nuffle, but he's under fire now. Rosberg and Seb. Flatline goes down. What a beautiful flank there by Nuffle, Rosberg, and Seb. They were so patient. They waited until everyone was in position, and then they opened fire and completely wiped that first AL squad there. Assassin is still alive on point. Taylor is on point as well. They've managed to get a few kills there. They're being a nuisance to 6GA. Failed is alive. Taylor's pushing forward. He's trying to clear out this bomb with Feld on the other side. Taylor gets sprayed down. Feld goes down. Grant was in a trade there with Failed. Jablinski just got hit by a smoke grenade. Assassin still getting kills here. Assassin is literally just living up to his name right now. Gets a kill, goes in hiding, relocates, gets another kill. Assassin is on a big kill streak here. Camps gets knocked out by, I believe, one of his own mortar team. His own mortars there hitting Camps. Assassin, he knows someone's here. He knows there's one more 6GA. He's flanking around. Woodstock on the corner. And there's the exchange. Assassin and Woodstock taking each other out. So the Cap, aside from one 6GA infantryman, who at 2 now, he revived Grant. Only 2 6GA infantry are alive on Cap at the moment. But all first AL have been pushed back. Nuffle and Rosberg continued with their push. They found one of the rallies. Are they going to find the next rally? Smokey with the Browning machine gun taking out Nuffle. He's defending his squad rally. A grenade just went out. He goes down. There's actually the command car. Is this a command car? No, this is just a basic vehicle. Not a command car. It's just a basic transport vehicle. Sure. So the squad of Nuffle, Seb, and Shaw is still alive. Nuffle, however, took a headshot, so he's not going to be able to revive. Did they spot the rally? They must know there's a rally in front of them. Did they spot the rally? I don't want to linger here too long, but please tell me you spotted the rally, Rosberg and Seb. Please tell me you spotted the rally. Rosberg rushing forward now. There we go. Finally, he spotted the rally. He's also spotted the car. So first AL have lost one of their spawns now. The FOB is still alive up here in the west. They keep trying to push forward here from the west, but 6GA have that infantry squad just ready at all times to counter them. You can see they tried to do a deep flank here on the south, but 6GA had infantry ready in the tree lines to counter them. First AL have managed to squeeze one squad through, though. Spear, Rico, GG, Redcat, Flatline, Goblin, all pushing forward. 6GA have been mostly wiped on Cap yet again. There are still a couple alive. Woodstock with the MG still alive. He sprays down Flatline. So we do have a small infantry squad here for first AL. They are on the Cap, but they're going to need reinforcements. 6GA are flooding people back once again. Shaw gets sprayed down. Woodstock with the MG trying to hold the corner. Rico is flanking. Can Rico get the MG? Rico gets the MG. Woodstock gets sprayed down. Shaw, Radio Man from the Germans. Grenade from Redcap. Goes too far. Second grenade. Too short. Shaw ran away from it. He's got around the corner. Was that a gammon bomb? Jesus. Rico pushing forward. Shaw got a headshot there. Williams with the flank from behind gets red cap. Now Rico is sandwiched on both sides. Shaw got hit by a grenade right in his back. Rico is getting pinned by an SG-44. Very back and forth battle here. 6GA put a squad on. First AL wipe the squad off. 6GA throw another squad forward. It's back and forth. This third cap is just constantly a battle between squads. Bjorn moving in here. Rico alive on the inside. Bjorn gets knocked down by Spear. Goblin alive. Goblin gets sprayed down by Williams. Squad leader there for 6GA. Rico sprays him down. Joint fire by Rico and Spear. It means William goes down. Let's just zoom in on the cap. Cap has been neutralized. There is no 6GA infantry on cap at the moment. It's just been neutralized. 6GA need to get bodies back on cap. First AL is getting reinforcements on cap. You can even see First AL driving a vehicle forward here. I believe that's a half track. Yep, it's just a half track with a 50 cal. So it looks like First AL are going to get the third cap. Zoid hiding in a bush. He is dead. There, speaking of Zoid, he's back. Got 2 kills there. Yablinski, MVP. Can Yablinski turn the tide here? Can Yablinski clear out the cap here? So far, 6J have done a good job. There are more 6J infantry on the cap now. Yablinski gets taken out there. I'm not sure who killed Yablinski. Nebs goes down. Only Spear alive now, and Rico. Now just Rico. Redcap is alive in a trench. Rico is getting pinned by an NG. Just Rico and Redcap alive. Zoid is going to try to revive Yablinski. So 6GA are going to win this back. No support here for the first AL infantry, meaning 6GA will get this back. Rico gets sprayed down by McBean. Redcap, the only first AL infantry alive now. Gets the kill on Christie. Yablinski heard those shots. Yablinski, MP40 sprays down Redcap. Redcap goes down. Last first AL infantry on cap. And 6GA have retaken the cap. That does mean, though, a lot of 6GA infantry gave up their positions on the northern forests. Meaning first AL have a clearer run to cap now. Artillery coming in. Not quite sure whose artillery that will be. I'm going to assume that's 6GA artillery trying to cut off any reinforcements from first AL. So 6GA have got cap back. Tickets still very even. Half track goes down there. Finally, the half track is destroyed. Still a very even game though with tickets. Only 50 tickets in it. 20 minutes left. First AL have plenty of time and tickets to keep this going. 6GA are still having to fight hard. They almost lost the third cap then, but they was able to pull infantry back just in time. However, all the infantry that they pulled back means they lost their entire perimeter on the northern side. Strafes coming in now. Smoke barrage. First AL trying to push in on cap. It's turned into a very messy fight now. It's a scrap through the trees on all sides. Most of the presence from first AL seems to be on the south and eastern side so far. They've got minimal presence in the west and minimal presence in the north. 6GA, let's just look at the map. 6GA have done a good job of holding the western side of the map. They've also secured the south side of the map. I feel First AL have lost a little bit of their steam here. They need to get their tanks forward. They need to reorganize their spawn points. First AL need to regather themselves a little bit. They've lost a little bit of their momentum. They've lost a bit of steam that they had. Schmidt takes a shot there. So far, very even. Could go either way. But looks like 6J, if this carries on, 6J is going to hold the third cap. And they will likely win on time. With time on their side. Camps. First AL. One infantryman pushing forward. He gets spotted by Yablinski. Sprayed down. Camps is dead. Yeah, this is the problem First AL have at the moment. Their spawn point is too far away here on the western side. So the moment they lose their squad push, they have to restart once again and push all the way through the tree line here, giving 6GA plenty of time to reinforce the cap, reorganize their squads, and get in positions. First AL need to think about a new approach here. Maybe sending a squad round on the northern side. Because currently there is no one from 6GA watching this northern part of the forest here. And that might be what we see First AL doing now. You can see First AL, McDuck, Taylor, and Assassin approaching from this northern angle a little bit here. While most of the 6GA attention is holding the north western side and the south side. So maybe First AL can make some work here. McDuck is very close to this rally. Will McDuck notice this rally? He's very close to it. He's probably too far to hear it at the moment. And look how well that rally blends in as well. It's so hard to see that rally on this map. The developers of this map really did a good job of the foliage, the trees, the grass, camouflaging the infantry and the rallies.
Close rally, close rally.
Yablinski just got shot. The rally just went offline. Yablinski called it out. McDuck is close by. McDuck gets sprayed down by Anderson. Unfortunate there for McDuck because he was on a good flank here in the north. In fact, you can see the flank on the north. Assassin, Taylor, they've continued going. They're going all the way north. They're actually... They're going to keep going towards the northern west. I'm not sure why they're going all the way northwest. Maybe to free up and push back the 6J infantry that are holding the tree line here on the west side. Maybe that is their plan. Meanwhile, it's just a back and forth. The south side is just a back and forth fight between the trees. You see First AL getting a few kills. 6GA will get a few kills. They'll push each other back. I think most of the attention at this point will revolve around the north side of the map here. There you go. Rally down. Rogers, Taylor, Assassin getting a rally down on the northern side. And look how open the north is here. There is actually a rally really nearby. But again, these rallies are so hard to spot on this map. They blend in so well to their surroundings. But the northern forest here is completely open. If they can put this squad in here, Taylor, Rogers, Kalani, if they can push in on the north and create some distractions here. Because look, no one from 6GA is focusing on the north side. This is just an open run here for Rogers. No one is watching the northern flank from 6GA. And there goes the first shots. First shots going in. Might have been a little bit premature shots. But Bjorn goes down. Rogers didn't get the kill on McBean. Feld goes down. But Taylor and Rogers are still alive. Taylor and Rogers are still alive on cap. They can be a nuisance here. 6J is going to have to deal with them. If Rogers and Taylors can just stay alive and be a nuisance, 6J will have to deal with them. Rogers getting the kill on McBean. McBean goes down. Rogers is looking for that MG. Cheese right. Headshot. Can't be revived. And Rogers and Taylor are doing a good job here. Look at 6J now. Look at Squad 7. They're having to turn around and fall back. They know First AL have got people on cap. You can also see the 6J infantry squad in the south having to turn around now. First AL have done a good job here. Rogers and Taylor, his squad, good job at having to distract 6J, meaning 6J have to turn their attention back toward the cap. And First AL are flooding bodies forward. Cass, Avenger, Matches is here now. These names are a bit blended. Failed and RC are alive. Another kill there. Good kill there. Grant goes down from 6GA. First AL are doing a good job here. Taylor getting the kill on Kerr. Schmidt is running forward. First AL doing a good job. They're creating a perimeter on the camp. They're having people watch the south. Camp neutralized. The lumber camp has been neutralized. Roger's getting a few kills there through the tree lines. If First AL can keep this up, if they can hold the 6GA back, this will be the cap for them. But they need to just keep holding on. Taylor getting another kill there. Look at 6J. Flooding bodies forward. Look at all the blue. All the blue arrows have turned around. They're all pointing towards cap now. There comes the artillery from 6J, though. And that might be enough to secure them the cap. The artillery from 6GA, they knew they was about to lose the cap. They called it in. And that has wiped out the first AL squad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 first AL soldiers went down there. Only RC and Feld left alive. Is Feld alive? Yeah, Feld is alive. RC is alive. So 6GA having to use their artillery and call in all their infantry back. Look at all the blue arrows that have now pulled back out of the trees and fallen back onto the lumber camp. First AL should have expected artillery would come down on them, though. We haven't heard any artillery for a while, so First AL should have expected that artillery would probably be coming in. RC and Nuffle in a bit of a fight here. Avenger, can Avenger help RC? RC is pinned by Nuffle. Avenger gets the kill on Schmidt and Nuffle. So First AL still have a presence here on cap. It's not as large as it was, but it is going to keep distracting 6GA. And look at the reinforcements from First AL. A big infantry wave coming in on the north here. Jablinski and Zoid are trying to counter it. This rally for 6GA is going to go offline. There goes the rally, goes offline. Jablinski, the only one alive for 6GA in the north. Can Jablinski clutch this? Jablinski, no, Jablinski goes down to Smokey. Now First AL have the momentum. They have the advantage. They can push forward here from the north. 6J have no defenders up here in the north. Spitfires coming in now. Assets being traded left and right. RC is still alive on cap. He's under fire. He's getting pinned. But he's being a distraction. Can First AL keep pushing forward here in the north? If they keep this momentum going, they will be able to win this on attrition alone. More infantry. It's a long run, though. That's the problem with First AL. A lot of their spawns are so far away. They just don't have time to reinforce each other. The camp has been defended by 6GA. It is back in the hands of the Germans. Kalani and Williams trading kills there on each other. First AL, Jablinski has run back. Jablinski and Zoid doing a good job holding First AL back here in the north. Jablinski gets taken down yet again. Smoke barrage on cap. Not really effective. Nothing really comes from that smoke barrage. Is Cat still alive? Cats is still alive, so there is an MG. Jones is on point now. I think Jones originally was one of the tank squad leaders. He's now got himself an infantry role, and he's now on cap. First AL, a lot of red pushing forward, though. The lumber camp is slowly being encircled by red names. If the First AL had artillery at this point, it would be a good time to put artillery actually on cap itself to allow the infantry to push forward. Jones with a good grenade there gets the kill on Lemon. He also finishes off Shaw. Jones eventually gets sprayed down by Dara in the back. First AL pushing forward with infantry. McDuck and Cook nearby. Taylor. Smoke's going out. A big wall of smoke here on the northwestern side. Cats with that MG. Putting shots down range, but Cheese right. Flanking behind him. And there's Jablinski and Zoid. Look at Jablinski and Zoid. They've never given up. First AL, this infantry squad here in the north has just been constantly harassed by those two. They need to find this rally, and they need to take it out, First AL. Because Zoid has just ran straight upon a rally. Zoid or Jablinski. There he is. Zoid spotted the rally. And And there's Jablinski. They found one of the rally. And again, that is going to completely reset all the progress First AL made. They've just lost their rally. They're being flanked now by Zoid and Jablinski. And this is where First AL have lost their momentum. They might get on cap. They might neutralize it. But they have no nearby reinforcements. They have no nearby spawns. They need to have those spawns closer. They need to get MSPs and FOBs closer. I feel we're just going to see a repeat here. We're going to see First AL neutralize the point, but then they're immediately going to get pushed out once again. A Stuka in the distance. I believe that got an MSP, so First AL losing another asset out there. And they've got nothing over in the west now. First AL have done a good job of getting on cap again, though. I will say that. They have cleared out the cap yet again. They keep winning these infantry fights. So they have neutralized cap yet again. Artillery might be on the cards though here. 6GA, it has been about 4 minutes. So we might see artillery once again from 6GA land on the cap to wipe them out. But again, look, First AL, they've lost all their rallies. They have no nearby spawns. Look how far the reinforcements are having to come from. The reinforcements are having to come from so far away. Strafe on cap. That was a German strafe. Second strafe, good strafe there, getting 2 kills on First AL. Third strafe. The cap has been neutralized. First AL have neutralized the cap. We zoom in. There is no blue arrows on lumber camp at the moment. So they might be able to squeeze it here. They might be able to squeeze the cap here. But they're almost 100 tickets behind at this point. We'll have to see. Jablinski pushing forward. Jablinski trying to get a kill on Red Cap. Red Cap managed to get in cover. Jablinski putting shots down range once again. Can Jablinski get in cap here and clear it out? Daniels. Daniels is a sniper. Daniels against an MP40. My money's on Jablinski, but it was a good shot there by Daniels. A trade. Jablinski goes down. Look at the names again. They're all blue arrows slowly getting towards cap. Can First AL hold on? Can they hold on? They are slowly being overwhelmed. Kerr moving in here. And they've got it. They've got it. They have managed to just hold on with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 First AL infantrymen alive on cap. They've managed to just hold on. They have neutralized it. Time 23 minutes left. They move on to the 4th cap. First AL is already moving upon the 4th cap. Look at them. They're not wasting time. They're losing time here. Tickets. 80 tickets in the advantage of 6GA. First AL are very quick here. They're moving straight towards the next cap. They're not wasting time. They're not allowing 6GA to get embedded. Taylor, Rogers, Canilli, all coming down. What is that sound? Oh, it's the river. You can actually hear the stream of water. I've never heard that. Zoid, his squad have got to rally down. Already under fire, though. Look at First AL. Look at the advantage First AL have on this cap. They have the high ground. This cap is this below village. Completely surrounded by the high mountains next to it. So First AL do have the environmental advantage going into this. They have the height advantage. I want to know what's happened to First AL tanks. I think 6GA were so effective at taking out a lot of the tanks from the First AL that the First AL have pretty much given up on most of their tanks at this point. Look at the 6GA infantry though. The 6GA infantry. Look at all the blue names on the map at the last lumber camp. They're gonna have to rush all the way back over here now because First AL isn't wasting time. First AL is already bombarding this cap. Look, First AL is already putting shots down on this cap. They've already got infantry pushing forward. Zoid is the most forward defender at this point. I hear a vehicle. That's an MSP. A German MSP is actually stuck. I don't know if it's stuck. It's definitely offline. It might be completely stuck in the tree. This that
Get that MSP out of here now.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Zoid. poor Kerr getting shouted at, trying to save the MSP by Zoid, and takes a bullet for it. And there goes the MSP. The MSP goes down. That is a good ticket game there for First AL. MSP goes down. First AL continuing to push forward. They have the hillside. They're flanking around on the sides. One thing First AL have to watch out for here for, though, is Jablinski, Woodstock, Shaw, Schmidt, and basically anyone who was still holding Lumbercamp. First AL have been very quick to act and try to take this next cap, but they completely forgot most of 6GA was still on Lumbercamp, and that means the 6GA are able to flank around now behind First AL. First AL are going to get completely flanked and encircled from the old defending force from Lumbercamp. Mortars a little bit too far there. Mortars a bit inaccurate from First AL. First AL continue to push forward though. Look at them. They're flanking around here on the eastern side. Failed. The most forward First AL infantryman at the moment. And there's a really good artillery bombardment. And that's what we was talking about. First AL were pinned there, hit by a very good artillery bombardment, and then a vehicle just went down. I think that was an MSP. Yeah, Rogers with an MSP has just gone down. So First AL losing another spawn point. 100 ticket ratio now with that MSP going down. And the 6GA defenders who came back from Lumbercamp completely, as we said, flanked behind the First AL. First AL have lost their momentum at this point. With 20 minutes left, 6GA already have a good defense force on this cap. It's going to be very hard for First AL. Tank coming forward. That's a P3, I believe. Or is it a P2? P2, sorry. There is a P2 here now for 6GA. P2, incredibly good anti-infantry tank. And look at the this map is heaven for tankers, I swear. Look at the firing range for this 6GA P2. It has the entire mountainside. It can just pick off targets, bap, 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 so easily. This tank is in heaven right now. So many easy targets for it. It's just target practice at this point. So the P2 on scene, incredibly strong infantry tank. Infantry killing tank. Jablinski pushing forward. He's looking for a spawn. Jablinski, super soldier. He has literally never given up running. There is a dead vehicle over here. Is that a dead tank I see? It looks like the P4. So at some point the P4 or the P3 had been destroyed. And there is a tank here. Look at this First AL infantry though. This Freck. Can Freck get the kill? Freck's going to run right in front of the gun, though, if he takes this angle. Freck has to be careful. He can get the kill easy here on the tank, but he has to be very careful. Rogers ran straight in front of the tank. No, Rogers! One shot from Freck is injured. This P4 is very low in health now. One more shot. Can Freck hit it? And there goes the P4. The P4 goes down. Also, the 88 has been disabled. So a big First AL infantry flank here on the south side. They're looking to take the southern hill, which would be great for them. If they can take that southern hill, that will give them two angles of fire. They can push down the northern hill then and also the southern hill, trapping 6J right in the middle. First AL, they've got a couple of rallies nearby. They continue pushing down this this tree and hillside here. Hookie trying his best to get over that fence. Oh, bunker here. And look at that P2. What did I mention about that P2? Easy shots for the P2. Just firing into this hillside. One after another. It might even get a few friendly kills, but it doesn't really matter as long as it helps secure the cap. The First AL, meantime, First AL continue to push down this hillside. They're taking over the southern hill. They would also, while they're here, they need to get Freck forward so he can actually deal with that P2. Is this a... Devs, I found another bug. It's a camouflage Stug. Stug 3, I believe. It's the camouflage variant of the Stug 3. Not sure what kind of camouflage it's using. Urban warfare. It's an urban warfare camouflage. It's just on the wrong map. That's what it is. It's got that urban camouflage DLC. Another shot for that P2. Easy kills for the P2.
Bloody hope.
So more 6G infantry flanking. This first AL squad that came in very quickly, again, they got flanked. The rally was found. The MSP was found. They lost all ground they gained. But first AL doing a good job pushing here over the South Hill. Although it is a completely open field. So if first AL do want to push from this angle, they have to bear in mind they have to run across a completely open field here in the south, where any machine gun in the town will be able to just fire and get easy kills. The P2 was flanked. One of its crewmen was killed. Only Gawley is alive, the gunner. So the P2 is trapped at the moment. Only one crewman alive. If they can get Freck down here, who was the AT, I can see him. I thought I saw him, but I didn't. Where is Freck? I don't see him. Taylor is completely pinned. Look at Taylor. Poor Taylor. Pinned behind a rock with a P2 firing at him continuously. Gawley's going to try go revive Hope, which he'll be able to do because there's no one else able to pin them down here from first AL. The Stug just got hit. Oh, so Freck is dealing... Not with the Stug, sorry. There's another tank here. Another P4. So Freck hit one bazooka shot. In return, Freck gets met with a heavy explosive right to his face. A second shot on the P4. Its engine is out. A vehicle just got exploded over here as well. It was a German MSP or a Logi truck. But this looks like it's going to be a 6GA victory if we just go on tickets alone. First AL blew 100 tickets now. Blow 100 tickets for first AL. Over 100 ticket lead for the 6GA. This P4 is very low in health, but luckily it's on a hill, so it could just keep rolling down the hill. Even though its engine's out. I hear a Stuka coming in now. What is this Stuka aiming at? There's been some kind of exchange of it. I believe this was an MSP. A lot of dead first AL infantry. So Jablinski and his infantry squad yet again just hunting down the first AL through the trees, completely wiping a full squad of first AL infantry there. Jones is alive down here, I believe, or is he down as well and it's just bugged out? Yeah, Jones has gone down as well. Zoid getting the kill there, I believe. First AL continuing to push in on this south side. The P4 and P2. Oh, I didn't know it was this building. This is a unique looking building. Unique looking building here. Freck, long range shot. I believe that actually bounced off the P2. I think he actually got a ricochet from the P2 turret there. I saw the sparks. The P4, engine out, crashed against a tree. It's kind of trapped. Dara with the MG42 and a couple of infantrymen trying to support, trying to hold back the first AL push. The P2 falling back, looking to maybe pick up a crewman. A strafe coming in there. Good strafes there. Those are German strafes in the tree lines. Another tank here. That is the urban camouflage Stug, I believe. Yep. Grimes and Munro in their urban camouflage Stug. This would be a great spot here. Have they spotted the infantry down below? Down on the riverside? A rocket just went right by the Stug there, so the Stug is going to have to keep on going, though. Freck with the Stug. Ambush. He hit one rocket. About 75% health left on the Stug. It's just going to keep rolling away. It's going to drive right in front of a steward, though. Oh, no. This poor steward. Run away, steward. Run away. Run away, little... Run away, Stuart Little. Run! Run! You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Poor little Stuart tank getting ambushed there by the Stug 3. Frank is still trying to keep up. He missed one shot. He hit one. The P2 just got hit by a rocket as well. The P2 is now on 75% health. Can Fret get the P2 maybe instead? The P2 is actually more dangerous here than the Stug. Artillery. Is the Stug going to drive straight into his artillery? Very close. It actually got hit by a little bit of splash damage there. The Stug is down to about half health now. It did get hit by some splash damage. Come on, Frank. You're a hero. You're a hero, Frank. You're a goddamn hero. He placed the mine. He's going to run right in front of the P2, though. And he gets it. He gets the kill on the P2. Frank narrowly... Oh, I was about to say, narrowly getting away with his life. But he does get sniped there by an infantryman in the end. So the P2 has gone down. Meanwhile, there has been a big infantry push from 1st AL over on the west side of town. But immediately countered by 6J artillery. Wiping them out. Only McDucksauce and Spear left alive here on the west side. 6J have made very good use of artillery this game. 10 minutes left, 55 tickets left for the 1st AL. This is likely going to be a win for 6GA. The ticket lead just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Even with the recent tank losses to 6GA, 1st AL are just bleeding tickets on infantry at this point. And this cap is so hard to take. I feel that this cap is actually best taken from the hillside. I feel the push that they did in the south, it should have been nothing more than a harassing. They should have just harassed from the south hill, used it where the AT can be ready to ambush tanks, and the main infantry push should have came in from the northern forest, the northern hillside. Because pushing across this open field in the south is just, it's so hard for them to do. Nevertheless, they're still trying. They've not given up. They're persevering. They've done very good so far. They've managed to make it all this way. They're onto the 4th cap. McDucksauce pushing forward. Anderson. Anderson with the parkour. Narrowly avoiding a bath there. Anderson and Rosberg killing Spear. Claiming back the church. Anderson spraying down duck sauce. 50 tickets left for 1st AL. This has been a very long game as well. We didn't get to see a lot of this map beforehand. We didn't get to talk about the design of the map. But I will say, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite maps in Postscriptum. Not quite sure what Goalie and Hope was planning there, but this is quickly becoming one of my favorite maps in Postscriptum. I don't know who actually designed this map. I know it was designed by a small clan, a small team from a clan, but I can't remember who it was. It could be a German clan, I believe. I'll have to find out who it was who made this map. But I really do enjoy this map. I think you can tell they put a lot of time and effort. Even with, I'm a bit of a nerd about things like this. Even with like the river here, the amount of time they've taken to make it so the river banks look realistic. They've found the correct blend of the correct blends of foliage with the grass, the mud. They've found a correct blend, and it's not just a blank map where it's just a tree, then grass, you know. They've taken time to add in all these little details, the rocks, the bushes, the different shades of grass, the barbed wire, the blown up tanks, the hedgehogs, the stone fences. They've taken so much time and effort to add in the small details that make the map special. It adds character, it adds charm. And that's what I like about the map. It makes the map feel like it's lived in. It makes the map feel like it's alive. It's not just a blank canvas with a few buildings. The map feels like it's alive. Even small details, such as the road here has been hit by a crater at some point, and a puddle has formed with dirty water. It's not just blank. It's not just a blank road with like the textures not blended properly. Like, you can definitely tell whoever made this map, They took the time to make sure it's not just a blank canvas of grass, tree, and building. They've blended in the textures of different types of grass, different types of dirt. They've added the ground clutter. They've added the debris. They've thought about it. They've added elevation. It's not just all flat, you know. This town isn't flat. You can see the elevation in the road as it goes up and down. The little bumps, just like in real life. So, huge shout out to the team who made this map. The amount of attention to detail that you've put into it is very, very good. Very good. Round of applause. Clap, 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 clap. And this is quickly becoming one of my favorite maps. I hope we get to see it more on public servers, because I've only seen it played a few times on public servers. I don't know how it performs performance-wise. For me, I have incredible performance on this map. Even with all the ground clutter and the foliage and the advanced detail. I have high frames on this map. I don't know about others, but I have no performance issues. So I would love to see this map played more on public servers. There are a few issues. We have spotted a few issues, a few bugs here and there. You know, the camp, the stuck, for example. A few trees have no collision on them, and or they're just broken. But I'm sure over time that'll all be ironed out. So, back to the game, however. First AL have managed to get a few infantrymen on cap, but it's not going to be enough to neutralize cap. Less than 30 tickets now for first AL. 6GA is pulling all their bodies back. Look at all the blue arrows rushing to get on cap because they know a few infantry have actually made it onto the cap. So they're doing their best to hold on, to not lose this last zone. Even if they did lose this last cap, 6GA still have one more cap to hold on to, so... it will be a 6GA victory here on the defense. I don't think we're going to play a round 2. I think it's just a round 1 tonight. One round, done and dusted. There might be a rematch in the future, who knows? Where first AL are on the defense and 6GA are on the attack. I'd love to see that. Another P4 out here. Gets hit in the turret. I'm not sure who hit it in the turret. It did minimal damage, though. Second shot. Damn, those rockets are really doing no damage to this tank here. This tank just shrugging off. Shrugging off those rockets. Barely taking a scratch. We haven't seen much of the first AL tanks either. I don't know what happened to their tanks. I know they was being harassed heavily by German AT who was getting behind the first AL enemy lines. So maybe first AL just couldn't get their tanks into position because of the Roman German AT. It's a shame we didn't see more of the the first AL tanks, because I think if their tanks played more of an effort, like they did on the first cap, I feel this could have been a lot a different story told here for first AL. They do have a big infantry push here. This is probably going to be the last big infantry push coming here on the west side. They do actually have more numbers over here on the western side. Shaw, McBean, and Bourne. Trading revives there. Getting a spray down. I've just noticed there's a sign there. Welcome bin Simonskall. I speak German. I assume that says welcome to Simonskall. 17 tickets left for first AL. A big smoke barrage coming down here. I believe this is actually first AL mortars, but they're still falling a little bit short of being effective. I'm actually curious. Is there a hidden tunnel network under the bunker? Oh, there isn't. I was wondering if there's a hidden tunnel network that takes the bunker from there all the way up into the hills. Maybe how cool would be that? So that bunker there has a hidden tunnel that maybe links all the way over to this bunker over here, for example. So you could use this bunker to sneak into the town, and vice versa. You could use that tunnel to sneak out of the town. That would be pretty cool. Devs, you can take that idea from me. Free idea stolen from me. The first AL push here on the west did get wiped out. No survivors. Less than 10 tickets now. Sorry, nearly less than 10 tickets now for first AL. 6GA are going to get the win. Let's just look on the map. Yeah, there's definitely first AL definitely at the beginning. First AL did an incredible job. First 2 caps, very incredible. But after the first 2 caps, they had a real issue with their spawn points. I feel their spawn points were a big issue for them. Every time they got onto the 3rd cap, they didn't have the time to reinforce with extra infantry because the infantry had to run from quite a far distance. So I feel that's where first AL lost their momentum a little bit. They lost their momentum a little bit on the 3rd cap with their spawns. The P4 here took a rocket in the back. Its engine's out, but it's just going to drive straight down this hill to freedom. That's the fastest this tank has ever driven. That's a unique engine sound. I've never heard the engine sound like that before. Because the tank doesn't usually move at that speed when its engine's been damaged. So the GGs have been called in chat. 6GA, first AL, saying GG's. We're actually going to run out on time. It's actually going to be time where 6GA get the victory here. So, 6GL with the victory. 6GL with the victory. 131 tickets left for 6GA on defense. 8 tickets left for the first AL on attack. Here's the scoreboard quickly. You just run down this quickly. Feel free to pause the video. I'm not going to go into it too much. I'm just going to run down it so you can pause the video where you'd like to get the kills. 6GL won on the defense. Congrats, 6GL. Thank you for inviting me to both clans. Thank you for inviting me to cast this. It was fun. I love this map. I want to see this map more. Maybe we'll see it in the EU Season 3. If it's balanced and if everything's being ironed out of it, it would be cool to see it in the actual tournament. To those watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to hitting a new sub goal. This was a long game. I didn't expect the game to actually be this long, so I hope you stuck to the end and I hope you enjoyed it. So if you did, please like the video, please subscribe. Also, drop by the Twitch at twitch.tv/the_Yazoo. You'll miss out on 90% of the content by not dropping by. And I'll see you next time, YouTube. Have a great day and all that stuff. To my boys on Twitch,